Since our founding in 2004, we at Advanced AgriService have always relied on a research and consulting approach to our sales effort. In 2017, Advanced Ag has undertaken a bold strategy to expand our research efforts for our Virginia and North Carolina service area. With the addition of our own plot planning equipment and personnel, we're more focused than ever on what we do best, finding and marketing the best corn and soybean varieties for our Virginia and North Carolina customers. That process is enabled by working closely with our farmer plot cooperators that give us an opportunity to generate accurate, relevant research data that informs our new product recommendations to our friends at Seed Consultants.
We're standing here today in some 1168 YHR. This is a brand new hybrid of ours that we're extremely excited about. The reason that we've made the decision to move it forward is because of some exceptional yield data we've had the last 2 years from this pedigree. The reason we're so excited about it is because, number one, it carries the same female as 1172 had. And the 1172 was a very popular hybrid for us in the eastern part of the United States because of its defensive nature as well as its ability to go across variable soil types. This hybrid carries that same female. With that, we've crossed a male that is another southern male that gives us a tremendous amount of heat stress and drought stress. So combining the two, as you can see here where we're standing in the field, gives us a significant amount of yield potential. This thing we believe has big yield opportunities. We know the silage data is very good on it. We know it's going to be an excellent silage hybrid as well as a grain hybrid. Where we see this thing fit in our lineup is knocking out the 1163. 11HR63 has been a very big volume hybrid for us for the last several years, but we feel that we can improve that yield and hopefully improve a little bit of silage quality with this product over the 11HR63.
SCS 1168 YHR takes its place in our 2018 lineup by demonstrating excellent drought tolerance in Piedmont, North Carolina, and powerful silage results in Western Virginia, with increased forage quality and standability when compared to SCS 11HR 63. For its part, good old 63 continued to demonstrate tonnage dominance in 2017, just as it has for the past 5 years.
The 63 has always done well here in this plot. In 2015, it did north of 38 ton, and on the silage side, and like 270 or 270 something on the grain side. And we've definitely seen it in our out of the test plot in silage and in high moisture corn applications, where it's always north of 200 and always chasing that 30-ton mark at least, almost no matter what happens. So from that aspect, it has always performed, and it's actually one of my favorite corns at this point.
SCS 11HR63 will continue to be a great silage hybrid for 2018. However, when we focus our attention on forage quality, we must acknowledge that progress must have its due. SCS 1125 AMX and SCS 11RR36 are truly remarkable forage quality genetics that deliver for our dairy customers where it counts, the milk tank.
We're here in Mount Crawford at Nelson Eberle's. I'm standing behind 1125. A lot of this hybrid was positioned in the Shenandoah Valley for 2017. It has shown up really well. We started pushing this hybrid purely based off of the Virginia Tech results on silage quality. And for 2 years now, it has ranked at the top, and last year it was the #1 overall silage hybrid in the state of Virginia over all locations. It has got a very flex type ear. You're going to shorten up the plant height considerably from 11HR63. Maybe you'll give up a ton or two on tonnage per acre, but the quality is extraordinary on this hybrid. It's at the top of its class. Out of 60 varieties in Virginia Tech, it was in the top 3 on forage digestibility. Grain yield is right up there. It took first place in the irrigated plot in the Blacklands down in Virginia Tech at 255. I mean, that's saying something for its yield potential. It just works in a lot of areas for the Shenandoah Valley, for silage, for a dual-purpose grain hybrid, or strictly grain.
We had 3. We had the 11HR63 and the AMX25 and the 11RR36. July, we started out a little wet on our planting, and we bumped our population up maybe a little bit too much, up to 32,000. Started out, we had a dry July, didn't get much rain till the end of July and into August, but actually they turned out pretty good. The old Workhorse 11 HR63 probably had one of the best ears on it. We sacrificed a little stalk strength, a thinner stalk, but overall, all the AMX also 25 had pretty nice ears and thicker stalks, but didn't have quite as big of ears on them. The corn filled out real nice to the end of the ears. It looked real good. The whole crop is looking pretty good. Beans are looking good. The beans are looking excellent. They're up over 4 foot. Got a lot of pods on them. If everything holds up to the end of the season, the maturity date, I think we're going to have a better than average crop of beans and corn both. So we're pretty excited because I know around over the country, a lot of places was hurting for water and didn't get quite as good as yield as they was hoping for. Looks like generally it's going to be maybe a slightly bit better than average yield.
As we do our best to be foremost in offering our customers the products they need to navigate the current economic environment, we increasingly hear them ask for conventional corn and soybean seed products to meet the value-added non-GMO market. We're pleased to offer 7 regionally tested conventional varieties for Virginia and North Carolina, led by SC 1174, SC 1115, SC 1117, and SCS 1136.
I planted this corn because it was second in my plot last year, and I'm kind of glad I did. This was actually the first corn I planted. It would have been planted somewhere around maybe the 15th of April, and it's been really good, growing. It got started, I think it got pollinated good to the end. It maybe tipped back a little bit in some places, but it's stood some extreme heat here in the last 2 weeks and lack of water. Got 3 tenths on it about 3 days ago. But we're really impressed. This plant's really healthy. Stalks really strong. It's got good agronomics. 111 days. It's the only way it comes is quad stacked, an AQ version. It would work in a corn behind corn situation. And like I said, it's 111 days. It's a little bit earlier corn, but it's really a strong genetic package.
This is 1136. This topped our plot last year we had with Dale. So we planted not a lot of acres. I think we got about 20 acres of this. We're kind of excited to see we pushing this for a little higher yields. In a week or two, we'll be able to shuck back a few ears and see how it's pollinated and how it's going to do. But at this point, it looks like it's got a lot of potential.
As profit margins have diminished, farmers across our service area are seeking greater value and efficiency for their crop input dollars. Our strategy here is simple and the same as always. Industry-leading yield potential, plus regional testing and consultation, plus reasonable pricing adds up to the best value seed products.
In the past, we've used 1094 as our mainstay, as our old standby corn. Since we got with Seed Consultants, we've had a very successful program with it. We've decided to try out some other varieties, some other genetics, and we have here the 11 AQ17. And since we planted this corn on May the 2nd, we use an all-liquid system here. We use Conklin fertilizer and micronutrients. We seem to think that's a little better fit for our type of land. We're in a water deficit area at times. We have a lot of stress, a lot of humidity. And today is August the 2nd. So this corn was planted in May the 2nd, and now it's August the 2nd. And as you can see, it's filled up pretty good. We've had 12.2 inches of rain since then. In July, we had a pretty dry month, pretty hot month. And we worried about pollination, and as you can see, we think that this corn is filled up pretty good. Scared to say what the yield might be, but this looks very promising, and that's what we want to do. And when you put the genetics together with a good agronomy or agronomic package, you end up with a fairly good crop. And all this is economical. I hate to talk prices on this video, but when you put it all together, it's very competitive. In fact, a little better than competitive on a lot of ends of it.
One proven strategy for improved efficiency of input dollars is matching plant population with soil fertility and field history. For 2018, we're promoting a series of products that are best utilized at or below 28,000 plants per acre, led by SCS 1187 YHR.
Eddie Showalter and I are looking at a plot of 1187 YHR here in Mount Crawford, Virginia today. This was a new hybrid for our lineup in 2017, and we think it has some unique characteristics and brings some interesting and useful new dimensions to our product lineup. 1187 is a very full season hybrid. It's a tall hybrid, so it works well dual purpose for silage as a companion to 11HR63. It also moves south well for us as a low population hybrid down into North Carolina, where we just harvested a plot where it was the #1 yielder with 236 bushels per acre at 24,000 plants per acre. So that's telling us a lot about the ear flex and the test weight on 1187 YHR. This is a year where a lot of dairy farmers, a lot of farmers in general, with this economic climate we're in, are looking for a way to save some dollars and to be more efficient with their corn crop going into 2018. So this may be an answer right here with 1187 YHR at reduced population. If we're going to look at income per acre per 1,000 seeds planted, this one is going to be one of the most efficient hybrids available.
So regardless of whether you're producing commodity grains in North Carolina or you're raising forage crops in southwestern Virginia, you can be confident that our product recommendations will be rooted in plot results produced by farmers from your area. You may decide to stay with an old reliable hybrid like SCS 1131 YHR or open the playbook on a new strategy with SCS 1187 YHR. Either way, we take it very seriously when you commit crop acreage to Seed Consultant Seeds, because our customers are the heart of our seed business. It's teaming with forward-thinking growers like you that make the idea of moving yields forward a reality. We look forward to working with you on your 2018 crop.